everyone, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Pauline.
And today's article is Football Players Involved in Postgame Scuffle. So as we've talked about before, sportsmanship is often something that's lacking in sports all around the world, and it turns out that there's another case of this happening during an American football game. So thinking about sports, which professional sport is most popular in the US?
Well, of course, football, and also we have basketball. It's very popular. Well, yeah, football, basketball, baseball are our top three.
The big three.
Yeah. But of course, number one, football, and then basketball, I would say. What about in the UK?
Soccer. So soccer, our version of football. So the Premier League, the Champions League is by far the most popular, I think. And then our big three would be football, rugby, and then cricket. The latter, not as popular worldwide and nationwide, but still very popular, especially when there's a tournament on. So do you prefer to watch sports at home or in person?
It depends on the sport. I feel like games such as baseball, the atmosphere in the baseball stadium, I don't actually like the sport. I don't really care. I don't know the rules very well. But the atmosphere that's at the baseball stadium, you know, going and getting your hot dog and, you know, the chants and the cheers, it's very exhilarating. But I would say something like soccer, the field is too big that I feel like being in person, it's not. You wouldn't get to see everything very well.
You need like binoculars to find what they're doing.
Basketball is also one that's fine, like to be in the stadiums. Yeah, it just depends on the sport with how big the field is. So. What do you think?
Very similar to you. I could not care less about sports if I tried, but we don't play or watch baseball in the UK, really. So the first time I ever went to a baseball game was in Korea. So same thing. I had no idea what any of the rules were, but I was so swept up in the atmosphere that it was really fun to be there, even though I had no idea what was going on. So for me, I would say, yes, being in person, even if you don't know what's going on, I think being surrounded by people who are having a good time will inherently allow you to have a good time too.
Right.
So check out the article today. Remember, if you don't have time to read the full thing, we have got a summary for you, and we'll see you in the next part. Bye.
Football players involved in post-game scuffle. A fight erupted at Ohio Stadium after Michigan upset number 2 Ohio State 13-10. Michigan players planted a flag at midfield, angering Ohio State players who rushed to stop them. Scuffles broke out, with Michigan's Raheem Anderson and Ohio State's Jack Sawyer involved. Police used pepper spray to break up the fight and are investigating. Michigan's Kalel Mullings called it bad for the sport, while Ohio State coach Ryan Day said his players acted to protect their field.